This is the arrival of Honorable Maya Graf, the President of the Swiss Parliament, visiting Rural Livelihood Development Program on 19th October 2013. In her visit, Honorable Maya Graf was accompanied by the Ambassador of Switzerland to Tanzania, Honorable Olivier Chave, Mr. Felipe, Secretary of the Swiss Parliament, Mrs. Geraldine Zuner, the Swiss Agency for Development and Cooperation, SDC, Country Director, and Ueli Moderli, SDC Head of Economic Domain.
I'm Julie, the wife of the ambassador.
The Rural Livelihood Development Program presented the activities of the organization in front of the honorable guest Maya Graf.
Tanzania is said to have a huge potential in agriculture already since the 60s, and somehow the country didn't make a lot of progress. It took quite a lot of time to get the right ideas to invest in value chains in Tanzania, and we started in SDC in 2005 to invest in the Rural Development Program here in Dodoma, which is working in 6 regions. The Rural Development Program focuses on the private sector as a key driver of change. Before, in the many decades before, there was lots of money going into agriculture in Tanzania, and donors abandoned agriculture in the 80s and 90s. And only in the recent years, when the food security constraints and the climate change constraints came up on the table again, the money is flowing again. RLDP, which invested in private sector in Tanzania, has become something like a pioneer, and the program was very successful.
We have 2 Swiss international NGOs which support both technically and in terms of management, and then we have RLDC, which is implementing the RLDP program. RLDP, we consider ourselves facilitators of market development, and at the moment we are facilitating 3 agricultural sectors: cotton, sunflower, rice. But along with these crop sectors, we have what we call cross-sector services. These include rural advisory services. We've got livelihood, and the livelihood we've got poultry. That's local chicken rearing. We've got gender, mass media, and information. These 3 are considered as cross-sector services. What we do is we do market assessments, we do design of interventions, implementation, monitoring, and decapitalization. These are the three main things that, as a program, we do.
RLDP spoke about the constraints that the organization faces, such as market weaknesses and distortions, poor linkages backwards and forwards, lack of access to inputs, tools, and knowledge, environmental and geographical constraints, poor or absent infrastructure, and unfavorable policies.
These are very general solutions to those constraints that I've outlined above.
The identified solutions were technology and innovation, skills and practices, inputs and tools, infrastructure, linkages and market information, advocacy.
Of course, I mentioned that there are unfavorable policies. So advocacy and lobbying is one of the things that need to be addressed. Also, in addition to advocacy, definitely that we are looking at the business environment to make sure that the environment under which the producers and processors are working is favorable for them in order to do the business.
We are proud to present the achievements.
Also, RLDP presented its achievements and the facilitation challenges. Some of the achievements are: at the farmer level, the total number of households reached in 2013 are 62,424 households, while the households reached in 2012 were 102,250, higher than the target of 80,000. There was an increased adoption of good agricultural practices, an increase of 70%, increased access to inputs and extension services, increased yield of over 50% per year, for example, from 3 to 5 bags per acre to 6 to 13 bags per acre of sunflower.
So another achievement on the farmers level is that the quality of the produce also has improved. Because they are practicing agronomic practices, they are getting improved seeds, the produce is of a high quality, which also increases the value, and consequently it will increase the price. And the income subsequently or consequently has increased by at least 10% per annum per unit of the crops that we are supporting them, and that is a result of assured markets and the market linkages that have been made. That automatically improves their livelihood and welfare. In a nutshell, on the partners side, as we said, we are facilitators. We reach our target group through partners. And we have so far we are working through 49 private sector operators in the 3 crop sectors.
Entry in the business environment has seen more responsive and accountable business member organizations to create a conducive business environment. For example, Takoga case for cotton and Tasupa case for sunflower. Increased capacity of national apex associations to advocate and influence policy change. For example, Takoga and Tasupa.
Tasupa is the Association for Sunflower Processors. It's formed out of the idea which was brought by the RLDC in 2010 when we had a meeting during the intervention on sunflower oilseed production in the contract farming, where a number of processors from different regions we met here and formed Tasupa. And our association is directly deal with the lobbying and advocacy activities to try to engage the government in preparing the policies and environments whereby we processors, local processors of sunflower oil, could have the suitable condition to do our processing activities.
Honorable Maya Graf managed to visit one of the projects supported by RLDP, namely the Three Sisters Oil Mill Company Limited.
Maya Graf, I am the speaker of Swiss Parliament. Nice to meet you. So the Three Sisters Oil Mill. Wonderful name.
The company is made up by a group of 3 ladies who deal with sunflower processing.
What are they doing here? Yeah, you have to explain me.
Yeah, what they are doing, they're just processing the sunflower seeds for oil. Like, you know, they're pressing. That's what they're doing.
Pressing.
But also they're looking
What is that here?
No, it starts in Tanzania. Okay. Yeah, basically when they bring the seeds from outside, when they clean the seeds, they bring them here and they mix them with a little bit of water to make them even some cakes.
Some cakes?
Yeah,
what is that? Corn? What is that?
Japanese. Okay. Kwa nini mnachanganya?
Kwa sababu tunajua mashine zetu za Kichina. Bado mashine zetu sio nzuri, kwa hiyo inabidi tuchanganye na.
Yeah, basically they're mixing with a little bit of cakes. You have to improve, like, you know, because the machine can't press without having like a mixture.
Mix. But this is coal. Or what is that?
What
is that?
It's a cake.
Cake.
Sunflower cake. After pressing,
yeah.
That's what you see there.
You put
byproduct, yeah.
Okay.
Some of them at least.
And you're doing around.
Improving, yeah.
Improving.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand.
Yeah. This is crude oil.
Yeah.
It's not clean.
Not clean, exactly.
Yeah. They just put in this tank and then they pump the oil through here. After they've pressed over there, you know, the oil is a little bit hot.
Yeah, hot and
yes.
Not clean, yeah?
Yeah, not clean and hot. So they pump them to this tank.
Yeah.
And then they leave them here for about 12 to 24 hours for the oil, you know, for the crude oil to cool down. And then after that,
baada ya hapo tunachuja. Sasa mafuta ya kienyeji hiyo itumie umeme na ile ya kule ya umeme.
Okay. So after 24 hours, after the oil has been cooled down, they pump it here and there. Clean oil. Yeah. After cleaning them in that room, they just pump them to these 2 tanks. But I think they don't stay them long, you know. It's like when you pump here, you just go on packaging, putting them into containers like those ones.
And
Kupaki sasa.
Okay.
Lakini bado tunapaki kidogo. Tunafungua.
oh, not water, oil. Golden
now this
oil.
one. Yeah. After they pump them.
Golden water. That is sun.
They come here and they, you know,
sunflower oil.
Yeah. They open a cork. They just fill into this tank
and
then
this
put
one
it in
you
the box.
sell.
Yes, this one is it's ready for sale. This one is
great.
It's 1 liter.
And it's 1 liter.
Yeah.
How much is 1 liter?
3,000.
3,000. Oh yeah.
At the end, Honorable Maya Graf talked about what she had seen at the Three Sisters oil mill.
And now we are looking here, the producer and the processing to make the oil of these sunflowers. And this development, this agriculture development is also something that in Switzerland is very not very discussed, because we have also a sustainable agriculture, and we have a lot of knowledge, and we like to, with you together here, to make some projects, and we had really a very, very good idea this morning that the projects are really, really good here, and for that I'm very impressed. hear what the people are doing, how they are working together, and how it is really a success. Really a success.